All right. Before we start, thank you guys so much for doing this. It means a lot to me. Y'all are doing great so far. I know this is your first time with me, JP, but you're going to do great as well. Oh, hi. Also, he's been quarantined. It's fine. Moving on. Moving swiftly on. We're going to run through Diraban, and then we're going to work on some transitions, all right? But good job, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. Right now, we're going to work on a little bit of the transitions, a little bit of the emotions behind some of the passages. Like this last one, this one kind of feels like the most complicated out of all of them, because at this point, the horses have finally come. They're going the rest. They want to get that drink of water. They're so desperate for that drink of water. And then as soon as on the bottom of page 8, second to last measure, you see the sopranos and tenors sing trinken, the Q, then the Q. Yeah, that's them finally getting that drink of water, a sense of calm. Yes, a sense of calm. So beforehand, what I would like you to do is have that sort of desperation in your voice for that water. From Stille hatten die Rose, the top page 6, second last measure, to the bottom. It's not 6, 8, my fault. I have a measure 60. Top page 8, second last measure, to the bottom page 8, second last measure. A little bit more of desperation for that. We're going to take it from the top of page 8, second to last measure, just so we can get that down, and then we can move on. Okay? can definitely hear the calmness and the contrast between the calmness and the desperation a little bit more. So, let's go to page 5, bottom of page 5, mostly tenors and basses. This is mainly just so we can get that transition into the full group. Fast are flying on horses. This is Apollo coming down, finally coming down and seeing love is life. Titus embracing each other lovingly. They just, you know when you miss someone so much and then you finally see them and you want nothing else in the world but to just embrace them? This is that section. And to transition in that section, we're going to take it from measure 40. So just think of that one person that you missed so much, but then you got to see after a while. All right? Tenors and basses. Oh, my fault. Page 5, bottom of page 5, just the very first measure. I forgot y'all don't have your measure number. That's okay. Ready? So, my fault. Page, bottom of page 5. Yeah.
Which way? The first measure or the last measure?
The first measure, the Kent dein Herzi. Before everyone comes in.
So the second system.
Yeah, second system. Right, ready? Good job, y'all. We're going to go a little bit beforehand. We're just going to build it up bit by bit. And then we're going to run through the whole song again. 27. Okay, so we're going to go to the page 4, top staff system. 4 measures before the tenors and basses come in with the Z, that section, it's more, this is before they embrace, is more the realization that they see each other, that they're just ready for this moment to happen. So I kind of expect a little bit of anticipation in your voice, if we can make that work. And then we're just going to take it from the top staff system of page 4 all the way to the bottom of page 6, right before the sopranos and altos come in. Are we clear on instructions? Yeah. All right. Ready, Kenji? Good job. Y'all, sopranos, is it just a problem of breath support on the top of page 6? Because I completely understand if it is, because that's a high note. Yeah, you're doing great. But if you can,
Mr. Maltese.
howdy.
What's it called? Well, I mean, honestly, we're having a bit of a rough time, like, figuring out that chord. Is it okay if we can go over that real quick? Like,
Yeah.
kind of clean it up a little bit?
Do you want to point out the specific?
Yeah, of course. Page 6, top system, measure
Yeah.
4. I mean, we can transition into it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like.
I got you. We can start from the last measure of page 5 and go into there. Would that be good? Do you just want to play the notes of sopranos and altos? Ready? Would you want one more go at it? Or one more go?
One more and I think we'll do.
All right, same spot. All right, good job. Time do we have on there? All right, I got about 3 more minutes before we run through the whole thing again. So let's go from the beginning to bottom staff system, where everyone sings Dürsten, just to get that beginning feeling towards the song. The very beginning of the song. And then if you go to the bottom staff system 4th measure, that's where we'll end. This is more setting up the song. This is Apollo coming down from the chariot to which he pulls the sun with to meet Thetis for their embrace. So I'm trying to think of like a good adjective to go with this. If you think of anything, feel free to shout it out. Just like, I don't want to say anticipation again. Tranquil, there we go. So think of tranquility in the beginning in these first 10 measures before anticipation, and we'll just cut it off at measure 10. Right, ready, Kenji? Good job. We're going to go over that one more time just to feel it in our body. Right? Y'all. Would now be the time to run through the song. Okay.
All right. Hold on for the next thing. I like the demeanor that you have. It feels open and inviting, which is a very positive thing.
Yeah.
I would like you to project it more.
Yeah, my
Remember that
voice.
you're on stage, basically, literally right now. But even in the classroom, you're on stage.
Yeah, my voice is just a little dead from last night.
Well,
so I'm trying my best.
Sometimes you gotta get over that.
Yeah.
Because you gotta class the next day with your students. Okay?
Yeah.
So, just that energy and how we communicate with the ensemble really impacts how you get back. If you go, all right, everybody, here we go. All right, everybody, here we go. All right, everybody, here we go. Every one of those will get a different choir coming back at you when you sing. So you really want to monitor that.
Yes.
All right? So, general comment about that. Let's dig into this a little bit. You're working on this opening section. Can you conduct it like you're singing it? We talked about feeling it inside and really want it, not just kind of want it. So from the moment Kyunji starts playing, you're singing, and you're feeling the music inside your body. Can you try that, please?
Yep.
Good. Thank you. Believe that she will see you. Show her only what you need to show. Not, please play, I hope you play pick my knees or my head or my elbow to make music. Good. Right where the, oh, also. Choir, this is how much space he has to conduct. Right where you come in, chorus.
Okay.
Amazing. They did it. This is your space.
Oh no. All right.
Try again. Try again. That breath wasn't good. They didn't see it. Good. They can follow you in that small space. Can you make them phrase in that small space? I think you can.
Yeah, I was like, I need the box again. Get the box. All right.
You're getting there. Good. Do it again. And I'm just going to be weight on your forearm.
Okay.
I want you to imagine that box, and I'm just going to give you more resistance as you conduct. I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to increase my pressure as you want your phrasing to go, and you respond to that. Same thing. Can you try that without me getting there, right?
Okay. I don't need arm day anymore. They are a lot more responsive to my movements because they feel clearer in my head.
Yeah, well, take that to the bank. It's clearer in your head, it's going to be clearer to them too. Right? And that's just true about life. If you know your intention, it's much easier to communicate it. If you don't know what your intention is, you can talk in circles forever and everyone still won't know what you're trying to say. Okay? So, that is money in the bank. Can you conduct through high points, not at high points? And then we'll switch gears to a different section.
All right.
Put my box away. You use the box. There you go. So where's the high point of your phrase? You've got it marked right there.
Yes.
Okay, where does that crescendo start?
There.
I'm going to say it's going to think of it starting earlier.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the gathering of forces that begins to unfold here.
All right.
You're either moving away or into, and you're moving into at that point. It's yum papa ti ta 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 ta. Sorry, Les, do that again, please. For fear of making it, driving you to craziness, chorus, please do it with me, please. Through, not at. You hear the difference in that? Can you try to do it?
So you meant literally. Okay. So
Yeah.
the literal.
I meant literally through the phrase. Every centimeter of it, every eighth note, every 16th note is moving towards or moving away. And we are either speeding up or slowing down. We are either adding weight and getting heavier. We are releasing weight. We're increasing pressure, decreasing pressure. We're getting more direct. We're getting less direct. But you can't be any of those unless you know why you're wanting it. Okay? Now, this is on the Rasha, please. Fliegen die Rosse. Sopranos were they were trying mightily for you, and it was nice that you took a moment to clean those notes out, which is part of the problem. And part you have to do as the educators, the choir conductors, to say, well, why are they not singing as well as they could, right? Is it a technique thing? It's not a technique thing yet because they don't know their notes, right? So it's great. Stop and take the moment. I would say the next step you would have done, you had piano playing their parts, is back up 2 bars of the accompaniment, and can you hear your first note? Right, so they were able to perfectly sing with the piano, but they need to also be able to hear the harmonic transition so they can catch that downbeat, right? And then the tenors and basses are doing a great job of leading up to it, and the sopranos and altos haven't sung for several measures, and then they're heading into new heights. Can you sing like you're breathing with them? And woo, energy, right? So first, just to get your ears back into it, this is page 5, last bar, tutti, please. Here's your B flat major chord. Drop that. Those 2 bars. What do these words mean? Well, don't worry about that. What do these words mean? What does Rasha mean?
Fast versus flat.
Quickly, fast! They're excited! You ought to be excited! Show me excitement in your breath. Even more excited. Just that phrase, please. 10 minutes, but we are just about to get. Sorry. Oh. pace. Hey, I got it. I hit stop. I don't know why I didn't stop. All right. Rasha, be excited. Breathe like you're excited. Sing in your body like you're excited. B flat major. One chord, head to toe. One chord. Boom. Make it exactly the sound you want. Good for you. Feel it deeper. Good. Gonna be show them exactly what sound is. You're painted in the sound. Enjoy the sound. Good. Is that as loud as you want it? Okay. See if they can go louder. I bet they can. Okay. Now, can you be excited and joyful? Energy here. Yes, that makes sense?
Yes.
Part of what we're doing here is just getting the experience. You've got to understand what it feels like to make a sound and to get a sound. And hopefully future conductors, educators out there, you're starting to make mental notes about you, and I have to do that, or what do I have to do? It's really important. You got to know what you want and go for it. And it probably takes at least 70 to 80% more of everything than you think it should, because it's a different world, it's a different level of communication. Okay? All right, we're going to run all of that now, and then we'll have afterwards, I'm just going to ask you to give Franco a little bit of feedback, what you think he did well, and what he either improved on, some things that he could think about working on, and then we'll be done very quickly here. All right, so, that way.